University, what is it about? Is it about partying and living the best life? Or do your favorite assignment from your professors? Or able to do crazy things legally? Well, university is like a mini society, and it helps you to prepare for the real one. And what better way to demonstrate this by living a day as a university student? Where is everybody? Oh, well, earlier I mentioned that university is like a mini society that helps you prepare for the real one. But before you get into the real society, you first need to know who are you preparing to be. This idea actually came to me during the class that we're currently heading to, the ES 1050, or the Engineering in Practice. One day, the lecturer just invited a member from the Career and Service who came and did a presentation on, well, career. During that presentation, there was this segment where we are asked to define who are we and what we want to do. And that is the tip number one. You need to set up at least a long-term goal for you to as a driving force to fight against procrastination or any monster from your 4 to 5 years of university. And so during this lecture that is 2 hours long, we are going to develop your goals. So pause the video and download the worksheet in the video description. And we're going to do this together. You got the worksheet open? Good. Right now, I want you to put aside the upcoming Mr. Chung's calculus class or Mr. West's amazing lectures, or anything that you're currently working on. And we are going to focus on these questions right now. So, this part has 3 stages. The first stage is you right now, the second stage is you in 1 year, and the last stage, you can be a bit creative about future, like yourself in 10 to 20 years. In each stage, I want you to answer these questions. Who are you right now? And here, it isn't just limited to your name, gender, or anything, but like, what do you do in your leisure time, or what things do you like? Like, for example, a favorite hobby would be like making drones, or like doing some drawings. It could be anything. And then the second question is, what are you working towards? This could be like your exam, test, or your desired program, etc. And on the side note, if you're still unsure what program to choose, think about the long shot. Which program are you considering that aligns to what you do daily? If you're doom scrolling Instagram, think about what topics usually your Instagram cover. That aligns your possible programs. The third question is, what preparation have you made to advance to your next stage of life? For the first stage, it could be like studying for exam, applying for university. And for the second stage, could be like making a resume, improving your time schedule, etc. And then the last question is, what if you didn't get to what you like for your next stage? What will you do? For this part, focus on making a plan B. Think more than just, I'll go make another route. Because a well thought out plan should cover the possibility of failure. And so how can you ensure this route to work? So when you make your plan B, make a success criteria that you can follow. In universities, there's a lot of resources for you to use, ranging from dedicated academic advisors that I'm too afraid to use, or exam accommodations. And I guess meal plan is one of them since I'm eating. But with great resource comes with great pitfalls. Well, some of my friends have a bit of a rant about what they have experienced or their friends experienced. So here's a list, non-exhaustive, of tips that you need to follow about that in regards to those rants. First thing is check your deadlines of your task. This doesn't just applies to assignment or homework, but also applying for residence, job applications, soft applications, etc. But especially when applying for residence, when your roommate is like your friend, don't forget to sign the resident contract before the deadline, because this would result you and your friend getting separated, or your friend doesn't even get the resident. Second thing is that capability versus what you think you can do. Just because you have a degree or a title of something that you have doesn't mean you're certified to do anything in real life. Changing from high school to university or real life is drastically different. So always keep an open mind when you're out there. And the last most important thing is self-control. In university, there's a lot of things that you're totally allowed to do, that you think you might be allowed to do, but your class might be affected by the thing that you think that you're allowed to do. There's still many more, but I'm just gonna list them here for you to have a look. So right now I'm heading to my physics lab. And continuing our conversation about resource on campus, you have to rethink the mindset when you choose university or anything, really. So ask yourself these questions. How will that university or entity help you to achieve your goal? Does that university have the resource you want to use? What is special about that university or entity that helps you to achieve your goals compared to their competitors? Another key takeaway is that university is all about the experiments. Each day, you are trying to find the best way to get past your day, such as finding the best way to get past the boring lecture, or finding ways to save time between class to do last-minute work, or just finding ways to understand your limits. Because later on, when you get out of university, you will use the experience and results to adapt yourself to create, hopefully, some sort of work-life balance. And to keep in mind that if something is not going well, change your angle of attack. But importantly, only you can waste your time. You are in control of your time, not that alarm clock that you set and ignore, not the bus that you missed, nor the lecturer that puts mandatory attendance but just reads off slides. But importantly, that also means your time cannot be wasted by your peers that makes you feel down every time you didn't get class median. So that is the end of the video. I hope you're able to climb to your success. And even if you fail, there's always someone there acting as your safety net.